Hi, this is Maurice, the Dog Owner Guru. Thanks again for checking out the channel. I really do appreciate your time. Today we're on our way to see one of my favorite clients, a very impressive brindle brown Cane Corso named Trenton. Him and his young owner Reese has been making progress. They're about 1 week into our basic package, and today we're going to be working with the comfortability that's afforded with the long leash. We're going to practice some of our recall, and we're going to, as always, continue to build that relationship through establishing a strong communication and common understanding that both Reese and Trenton can use to talk to each other. So I'm really looking forward to letting you guys deep in on some time with the guru, and we'll see you on the other side of that. Thanks again. Hey, welcome back. It's a great ride in. I hope you enjoyed the scenery. It's a lovely ride here in East Windsor, New Jersey. So today I'm going to be visiting with my client Trenton and his proud owner Reese. We're going to go through some long leash exercises. Again, it's all about building confidence and building that trust so that you and your dog.
So in the beginning, we want to establish the concept that your dog needs to see you as a leader. It needs to see you as a source for resources, and it needs to have you always at the forefront of its mind. So Trent here is a big dog. He's a strong dog, and he's kind of slow, and that's fine. But we want to get Trent responding to our initiation for the recall. So in the beginning here, what I'm doing is I'm letting him know, hey, come be with me. Now notice, the quick snap of the leash was not to inflict pain. It was simply to give the dog some indication that I was trying to get his attention. And immediately I start off walking. And you notice, because my intent is, hey dude, I'm going this way, the dog is following me. Here I'm getting his attention again. Come to me. Repetitive initiation of a recall. Make the dog complete the motion. Your dog should be making eye contact with you when the recall is given. If your dog is not looking at you, then you need to work through that distraction. You should be the most important thing that your dog sees. So here, I'm getting the dog excited, we're interacting, we're getting some play, I'm trying to get his energy up, and I want to see how he responds to a hard down in the midst of distraction and excitement. So there we're hitting with the boom, down, and there it is. That's beautiful. Notice the eye contact, notice how he's paying attention. The 30-foot lead is the best way to practice recall, and always seek 100% compliance. I'm correcting him here because he wasn't given permission to follow us. I want him to stay in the down position. You have to be intent, you have to be sincere about your want. You can't waffle. If your dog doesn't believe you and you don't believe you, guess what? He won't do what you want. So we're creating distance, he's maintaining eye contact, and I'm explaining to Reese that you have to initiate your intent. Here I'm using a hand gesture, which is basically wiggling my fingers, and I'm exaggerating the motion, and he's moving forward. That's a good secondary reinforcement. Again, getting the dog to move with you, to understand that when I move, you move, to be with me. See how he's paying attention? He's looking back, he's checking my motion. This is when you know that you're on your way to getting consistent recall, as well as being able to allow your dog the pleasure of being off leash. So again, we get the attention, we bring them. You don't maintain a tight leash. You want a loose leash, but you want the dog moving in the right direction. If you move away from your dog, he'll move toward you. Don't chase your dog. Don't move toward the dog. If your dog is being still and he's moving forward after a command to move forward, take that victory. Remember, repetitive, consistent behaviors over time will become reliable and trustworthy. Your dog will learn that this is the way I need to behave. So it's a non-stop process. You put the dog down, you walk away, you see that he still has attention, you walk away. You put the dog down, you call him to you. It's not rocket science, but it does require consistent intent on your part. Your attitude is 80% of the battle. If your dog doesn't believe you, your dog won't comply. So attitude, intent, consistency, the 30-foot lead, get your distance.
DogOwnerGuru.com was conceived with one goal in mind: teaching committed dog owners my unique canine-human communication technique. Jeet Do Guru, the master wins. If you already have a dog or are planning on bringing a dog or puppy into your home, I will help you develop and implement the winning strategy you and your family must have in place to get the most out of your canine companion. Once the methods learned are put into day-to-day practice, the lucky dog you love will live a safe and emotionally balanced life. And you, the eventual master, will gain many benefits, including improved situational awareness, greater mental acuity, focus, and stamina, and most importantly, a higher dog IQ. Oh, let's not forget, a well-trained, socialized, and tuned-in canine companion. As a practitioner of Jeet Do Guru, you will discover much about who you are and what you're capable of achieving. I'm sure you will be pleased with our results. Thank you again for watching, and please subscribe and like, and visit me on Facebook. See you next time.